Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am Anuradha and I create simple videos that help you understand software development concepts easily. I am starting a new video series all about SDLC, the software development lifecycle. In this series, we will learn everything from the basic to advanced topics step by step. During our placement preparation, many of us keep learning about SDLC. We often think it's just theory, but actually it's the most it's one of the important topics in software development for the placement preparation. Even if you only learn the basics like the life cycle and the purpose of each step, it will help you understand real world projects better and also answer interview questions more confidently. So in today's video, I will going to explain the basics of SDLC, like what is SDLC, why it is important, when to use the SDLC, and what happens if the IT company doesn't follow the SDLC. And I will also share a few real world examples to make it easy to understand. So let's get started. So let's start with an example. Consider an example of car. Okay. So let's start with simple example. Imagine you want to buy a new car. You don't just walk into the showroom and say, "Give me car." No, na. So first you tell the salesperson your requirements about the car. That what is your budget, like the requirements for your car. So the requirements are like the budget you have, you have then the mileage of the car you want, color of the car you want, the which brand you most prefer for the to buy the car, then some of the features that you want in your car. So uh, you tell the salesperson your requirements, these are your requirements. So then the salesperson check which car matches your needs and shows you some options. They explain the features and the prices of the car. After that, you compare and decide which car you want to buy. That's a step by step process, right? The same thing happens in the software development. Now, let's take another example of a food delivery app. Like, consider if you want to develop one food delivery app. Okay. Example are like the already available food delivery apps in the market are like Zomato, Swiggy, and many more. So consider if you want to develop a software who will help in food delivery. So to design that kind of app, we need to connect different restaurants and manage the customer orders, track the deliveries, and handle payments. These are the features we want in our app. So we are going to write the features that we want in our app. The features we want in our app are like, the first we want is the we need option for connect restaurants. So first option we want is to connect the restaurants. The next we want is manage customer orders. The third, we want track deliveries. The fourth, we want handle payments. So, if a company starts with coding directly without any proper planning, without the understanding what the customer really wants, things will get messy, na? So, the feature after without any planning, the features of the application may stop working after some time. The deliveries of the uh, order might get fail and the deadline get missed, so the customer will get frustrated and stop using the app. That's why we need a proper life cycle, a clear step by step plan to build a software, and that's where the SDLC comes in. So the mm, full form of the SDLC is, the full form of SDLC is software development life cycle. So, as we have seen in the food delivery app example, that if we want to develop any software, we need to follow some step by step process or the standard process or the standard procedure. The that will help us to build the software. So, the definition, we are going to see the standard definition for the SDLC. The definition is like soft. It is a step by step process or a standard process, or we can say it as the standard procedure or the standard method used to develop software in a proper and organized way. So this software development life cycle help software team to plan, to develop, test, and deliver the high quality software that meets the customer needs as a customer want. So, okay, so next question is like, why is SDLC so important for the companies to develop a software, like IT companies or the software development companies? So, SDLC is very important because it helps software companies to build better quality software. It makes the work more organized, means it saves times and money and ensures that the final product meets the customer expectations as the customer want. For example, when a company like WhatsApp adds a new feature, they don't just start coding it randomly, na. They plan it, they design it, they develop the software, they test the software, and then finally release it with the customer. So these are all the about SDLC. So without SDLC, the project can easily go off track, become costly, or even fail completely. So our next question is like, when the company go for the SDLC, the main part is like, when to go for SDLC. Any software company that wants to develop a new software or a new product or a new application software should follow SDLC. Okay, so if the company follows the SDLC, it gives a clear structure and reduces the mistakes while designing a software or developing a software. By using the SDLC life cycle, it also helps every team member to understand their role, who collects the uh, requirements from the customer, who will going to design the software, who will test the software, and who deploys the software to the customer. For example, if a company is building a banking app, so software development lifecycle ensures that all the security, performance, and the design requirements are completed properly before the launch. So next we will talk about what happens if the SDLC is ignored by the company while developing a software. Consider an example that a company developed a travel app without any testing. What will happen? While using the software, users might face payment related issues, booking related errors, and many more. So, that causes bad reviews, loss of customers, and wasted money. See that if I am booking a, a ticket by using some traveling app, if the app is not working properly, I am facing payment related issues, booking related issues. Am I going to use that software for the next time or for that time also? At my point, that causes bad reviews, loss of customers, and wasted money. So, without SDLC, company face delays, higher cost, and unhappy users. So, the company, if the company doesn't follow the SDLC, they might face many problems like problems faced by company if they don't follow SDLC while developing a software. So the first issue is like the customer mm, didn't the customer don't get the software as per their expectations. Means the customer related issues. The next is like the project may become more expensive as we have think about that. So the cost related issues. Um, After that, the deadline for the releasing of the software may get missed. So time related issues. Okay, and next will the team members of the software development life cycle may get confused or overworked. So team related issues. That means we can say it as resource related issues. Okay. So that's all for today's video. I hope this help you understand the basics of SDLC and why it's so important. In my next video, we will go step by step through each phase of SDLC, and I will also be sharing videos about SQL after some time, so you can learn both together, the SDLC and the SQL. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next one. And if you have any doubts or suggestions, drop them in the comments. I had love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.